Hey there, Salt Strong Insiders. This is Pat Ogletree, and I hope this finds you happy, healthy, and safe. Usually I bring you a weekly fishing report, but instead of doing a report this week, I actually found something in a video that I was filming for a future project that I thought I would share to you. It kind of confirms a thought that I had for a while now, but seeing this in slow motion, I was able to confirm what I was thinking. So the thought was that when you're throwing a topwater lure, especially a walker style, these lures don't necessarily just go straight across the water. They don't just go straight like this and then back. What they actually do is they'll turn. And the reason why I figured this, or I thought this was actually going on, was this particular lure. This is one of my favorite ones. This is a Rapala Skitter V. It's what I call the Halloween color. It's got the orange bottom, the gold side, and the black back. And as I was working this lure, I happened to notice there's a lot of orange. I saw a lot of orange on that lure. And I'm thinking, well, okay, that's at the bottom. Why would I be able to see that? So what I did was I started filming some of these in slow motion as they were working towards me and away from me. And I discovered that these lures actually do twist. So I want to show you this video. So check this out. When I casted this lure and it landed, if you notice, it kind of landed on its side. That's not really the big deal. What I noticed that was kind of odd is on the first jerk, if you notice right here, the lure actually twists. You can see the gills and the eyeball sitting straight up instead of on its side. So that means the lure is actually on its side. So it comes down to rest again. Again, it's on its side. And then it twists again. And as you see right there, the eyeball is facing up and that red gill is facing up. And then as you work it the other direction, it does the same thing the other way. So what's happening with these lures, these walker style lures, is they actually twist when you walk them back and forth. So I thought, well, maybe it's just this particular lure, or maybe it was this particular cast. So what I did was I casted a bunch of times and I was coming up with the same exact results. And it piqued my curiosity. I didn't have that Skitter V with me, so the next time I went out, I did the same thing with the Skitter V. Now, I'm thinking maybe it was the shape of the lure, that might be it, because that Head & Super Spook Junior is a rounded lure. This one has got that squared bottom. So I figured it wouldn't have the same type of effect on it, but it actually does. It does the same exact behavior. It will roll over on its side, and then when you jerk it the other way, it rolls over on its side again. And what's happening is when it rolls over on its side, I believe that the fish are actually getting a look on all three of the colors on this lure. They're seeing the black, they're seeing the gold, and they're seeing the orange. So the question I have, and I'd like your comments below, and just kind of kick around the idea. With this information being shared, does it change your thought process on topwater lures? I know a lot of people would say it doesn't matter what the color of the back of the topwater looks like because they don't see it, but in this video they clearly see it. You will see all three colors or both colors or whatever it might be. So my thought is if you're inclined to thinking that color is important, this might be some information that would help you out. Me personally, I don't really go by colors. I go by hues. I do light and dark. Color for me is far down the list. First, you got to find the fish, and then you have to match the profile of the bait. And then for topwater, for me, sound is really important. It's just as important as the size and the profile. And then you got to figure out the cadence and what they want, how fast they want you to work it, how hard they want you to work it, how long they want you to pause it. And then maybe even after that, then comes color. And at that, I'm not even that particular about the colors. I'll just switch between a light and a dark. One of my favorite ones, obviously, is that bone Super Spook color. That's a really popular one. And then this one. If I don't change too much with colors, I keep with those. If it's a light color, I'm going to throw the bone. If I think it's going to be a dark color, I'll throw a black and orange or black and gold or something along those lines. But anyway, the whole idea from this was kind of let you know that topwaters might be working a little bit different than what you think, and color might come into play a little bit more. Well, what are your thoughts on this? What do you think? Just leave some comments below, and I'd like to have a little discussion about this. Until next time, I appreciate it. Have a good day, and make sure and pick up after yourself. And if you have to pick up after others, we need to really take care of our natural resources out there. Thanks again.